Yes, welcome to another video, guys, and this is the preview for Crystal Palace that's coming up later on tonight. Absolutely crucial game. Obviously, Liverpool won their game at the weekend against Brighton, so, you know, they're only 3 points behind now, guys, so we need to win this. This is going to be a real tough game. We're going to go into all the details in just a second. Before we do, please smash a like on the video if you've not done so already. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new, and a massive shout out to today's sponsor, the guys at Manscaped. Roll titles, Bray! 85% of partners prefer a man who is groomed below the waist, and 96% of partners think bad grooming is a major turn-off. That's where Manscaped have come in to help us all out, including myself, lads. The Lawnmower 4.0 is a trimmer specifically designed with our crown jewels in mind. It has skin-safe technology to reduce those nicks and cuts and gives you the maximum confidence while trimming below the waist. It's also IPX7 waterproof rated, so you can operate in wet or dry conditions. It has a premium 7,000 RPM motor with quiet stroke technology and a massive 90-minute battery time, which is supported by its wireless electromagnetic charging function. With the Performance Package 4.0, you'll get the Crop Reviver with witch hazel and powerful odor defense. This keeps your balls protected after a good shave. Crop Preserver with its soothing aloe vera and advanced quick absorbing cream, keeping your balls feeling fresh and hydrated. And the Weed Whacker to trim ear and nose hair. The Performance Package 4.0 has everything you need to keep you the most groomed man in the room. Use our code EXTRA20 XTRA20 at checkout and you'll save yourself 20% off your order and receive free international shipping. Yes, all the details for Manscaped will be in the description. Right, okay, well, let's get into it then. This is absolutely huge. As I said just before we played the ad, you know, Liverpool won their game at the weekend against Brighton, closing that gap again. And this, bro, I genuinely believe this game is going to be... I think this game's going to be harder than the United game. I think this is... I'm actually genuinely worried about this.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest slip ups for me. I'm worried about
potential
this
banana skin.
Yeah, big banana skin, bro. The thing is with Palace, I've not seen them too much this season, but I know that they roasted us last time. Obviously, last time out, Laporte had a shocker, didn't he? And Zaha smashed it when he scored.
He did.
I just don't want it to be one of these smash and grabs where they'll like counter, they'll score first and sit back. I feel like we need to make sure that we're the team that scores first in this game, because if they score first, they will battle down and they'll just hit us on the counter whenever they can, and they'll just sit in tight, and then we've got to break them down. And it's kind of like the story of our season that we just had to break down teams all the time. Disgustingly, I see it going similar to Southampton, but I'm hoping we can get the goal. I'm hoping we can win the game. It will be. I see a lot of people actually writing it off and just saying, yeah, easy win this. Seeing loads of people just saying that, easy.
It.
I don't think it is. I don't think Palace is an easy game. Palace
away.
Good
form. One loss in the last 5.
That's a rip. I don't want to be hearing this before we're about to play them.
The thing is, though, bro, you need to be hearing it. The players need to be hearing it. Pep needs to be hearing it. You know what I mean? These guys are currently sitting in 11th position. Yeah, I think they just dropped down into the bottom 10. I'm sure they were in the top 10. Not a week ago or so. But yeah, these guys are slamming. 1 loss in 5. Defence is pretty good. Only conceded 38 goals all season. Scoring goals. Scored 39 goals. That's not a bad return. They're difficult to break down. They have a good manager in Patrick Vieira. They have a good bunch of players. I think the players that they have now, you know, I think they have a solid group of players there. I think they look dangerous. They've got a couple of youth players that are getting minutes.
That Eze guy, he looks sick. They've got Elise. Yeah. He looks sick.
They've got good players. They've got dangerous players. My only hope is, and this is clutching at straws, but you know, I've got to try and get some hope from somewhere. Is I'm just hoping that these guys they feel like they're done. You know what I mean? They can't really get top 8. Top 8's a stretch. You're not going to get top 8. You're not going to get relegated. So, you know, we've got to just hope that in this sort of game that Palace are just like on the beaches in it. But I don't think they will be. I think they're going to be well up for it. I think Patrick Vieira, this is a massive moment for him.
Yeah.
He's done well all season. Patrick Vieira, obviously, his debut season at Crystal Palace, he's done really well. Obviously, they beat City, you know, they beat us a couple of months ago at the Etihad, got a big 2-0 win. They only just got beat 1-0 off Chelsea a couple of weeks ago at Selhurst Park. you know, these games for someone like Vieira are huge. He obviously has aspirations to manage a bigger club, and that's no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but for him to do that, he's got to show what he can bring to the table in these type of games. You know what I mean? So I think this is going to be really, really difficult. Do we have the players to deal with it? Yes, but I think it's going to be a slog. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be like a 1-0 or a 2-0 or a 2-1 situation. I don't see us putting 3 or 4 past Palace at all.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a tight game. It is gonna. It's written. It's written for this to be a tight game, which is disgusting for us as fans to watch. But end of the day, it doesn't matter how many goals you score. 3 points is 3 points. I just want us to go out there, get the job done. No mistakes. Get the job done. Get them 3 points. Let's get the 6 point gap there again. I know it's like a false 6 point gap, but at the moment, like you always say, well, points on the board, innit? Just get them points. 6 point gap. They have their game in hand this week. I think they play on Wednesday against Arsenal. Here they do. They play Wednesday, Liverpool against Arsenal. So that's where they'll be looking to close it again to 3 points. But do you know what I mean? I don't want to be in a situation, you know what I mean, come Wednesday where they can potentially go level on points with us because we've dropped points at Palace. That's the full Christian Bull thing that happened with Liverpool, innit? When they had the 3-3, they dropped and then we kind of took over from then. I
know.
Basically, City needs to take this proper serious, innit? You know what I mean? We can't go about this half-arse. We have to go big, take it serious, get the 3 points, come away with it, and then you don't have to think about Crystal Palace then for another year at least.
Yeah. Now, luckily for us, our whole midfield was rested in that game in midweek against Sporting Lisbon, pretty much. Rodri obviously was rested, Kevin De Bruyne was rested, Bernardo Silva only played half of the game. He got subbed off at half time. So our midfield, which I believe is where this game will be won and lost, I really, really do. They're coming into this very fresh, and of course we're playing Monday night. We've not played at the weekend, so we've had that extra little bit of rest as well. I think that's going to work in City's favour. Again, I don't see Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace team sitting completely back in this game. Now, could be wrong, right? But I just feel like Palace are at home, yeah? They've got a loud fan base behind them. You're not in any danger of getting relegated. Your upside potential in terms of league position is limited by the amount of points you've got and how many points the clubs above you have got, i.e. you pretty much are where you are. I don't think you can really get too much higher than that, maybe 1 or 2 spots. So, you know, other than the fact that you don't want to get panned, is Vieira really going to set up Palace to just play defensive counter-attacking football? Maybe, because it's effective. I'm hoping, and I'm clutching at straws on the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I'm worried. You know what I mean? I'm seriously worried about this game. Is he really going to set the team up, or is he going to set up the team and go, you know what? Go play football. Go and take on City. I'm hoping they do because obviously we'll have a better chance, but I also just think to myself, I feel like Vieira is becoming and moulding himself into a very top-tier manager, and as a result, I expect him to play the way that, you know, he believes he's going to get a result from this match, and the way that Palace are going to get a result out of this match is by copying exactly what they did at the Etihad. That's going to be really, really difficult for us. It's going to be really difficult for us to break them down. But look, at the end of the day, there's 10 games left of the season. We've just got to deal with what we've got thrown at. We can't complain. We can't start moaning at how managers set up the teams or how teams are so defensive. We've just got to deal with what we've got. You know what I mean?
We have to basically just like adapt to that. Do you know what I mean? It's happened all season. Mm-hmm. Teams always sit back against it because it's the blueprint on how to beat City. That's sit back, make it tight, and make it difficult for City. And like you say, as much as I'd like to believe Patrick Vieira will go out and then try to play some nice football and that, because I think he is going to be a top tier manager, like you say. He'll do what means necessary. Do you know what I mean? He'll do what he needs to do to win the game, and that is basically make it difficult for us. And that's how I see the game going. I think it's going to be a horrible game, but I could be wrong. And also, all I want is 3 points in it, so I'll take it how they come. You know what I mean? 1-0, disgusting 1-0 last minute winner where we're sweating all game. I'll take it. I'll take it. I just want the 3 points on the board. That is it for this game. And our team lineup.
The preview should just be called like just win or something.
Just
like that.
win. Get the points.
Get the points.
Get the 3 points. Look at us, man. We're deciding names on the stream.
Right, let's go for our starting 11, guys. To be honest, it's going to go pretty strong. Ederson in goal. Kyle Walker can come into the side. Ruben Diaz is still out injured, as we're told. So John Stones and Laporte will play at centre-back. However, Nathan Ake is apparently back in training, which is, of course, good news. He could be very important come these sort of like final games towards the end of the season. João Cancelo had some sort of illness, but he's fine now apparently, and he can come into the side as well. as we just mentioned a minute ago, Rodri, completely fresh, having been rested for that midweek game against Sporting Lisbon, can come into the side. Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne probably are going to start in midfield with in-form Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden and Jack Grealish, after his brilliant performance against Man United, can continue this. I don't really see too many shocks in the starting lineup, bro, unless I've missed something.
No, I mean, it's good to get João Cancelo back. I'm buzzing that he's back into training and that, so we don't miss too much of him. I think it's important to get him back. And yeah,
Sterling, any shout for Sterling?
The thing is, yeah, there would be a shout for Sterling, but Grealish was so good against United. He had his best game against United, and I think it's an L to drop him out, to just drop him out of the team and put Sterling back in. I don't think that's the right way to go about it. And then on the right hand side, I can't leave out Riyad Mahrez. He has to play. He has to play because it's Riyad Mahrez.
That's not even a conversation. And of course, Phil Foden, you know, he's been just doing bits at the moment, hasn't he? So
the thing is, in midweek as well, we put Sterling on, and then Sterling kind of got switched around, so he's back at the striker again.
Yeah,
and he just didn't do it. Didn't do anything. So.
Yeah, I think we just go with a strong team, guys, there. You've got firepower on the bench anyway. You've got Gabby Jesus, you've got Sterling, you know what I mean? Fernandinho, Gundogan, Palmer, hopefully he'll be back on the bench for this game as well. So look, it's a massive, massive game, guys. It's absolutely huge in this season. I genuinely believe that this is harder. I'm more worried about this game than I was United. And that's not even me trying to dish United. This isn't a United channel. There's no United fans watching this. I'm saying that to you as a City fan to City fan. I'm genuinely more worried about this match than I was United. This is going to be really, really disgusting. Of course, we'll be doing our live watch along later on tonight, guys. If you're not going to the game, come and join us. You know what I mean? It's going to be a nervy one. But hopefully we can get the points, as you said, bro. Get the points on the board, innit?
That's it. That's what it's about. Hopefully it's a good game, though. Hopefully it's a good game. Well, at the end of it, we're all smiling, innit, and having a good time and that. I don't want that review to be disgusting because it's a late kickoff, 8 p.m. Here in the UK. I'm buzzing for it, though. I'm buzzing to see football again, bro.
There'll be some more Haaland propaganda in the live watch along as well. So
if you didn't watch the Haaland stream, go back and watch it. It was sick.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Right, guys, we'll leave it there. Please smash a thumbs up on the stream if you've not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Go check out Manscaped if you've got a hairy ball sack. Link in the description. Use code EXTRA20 for 20% off and free shipping. Your balls will thank you. And we'll see you tonight for what is going to be a huge game. See you in a bit.